Hello? Yes. Yes, of course. Yeah, please send them in. Thank you. Okay. Hello. Please come. You can sit there. Hi. How are you? Excellent. Sheila, let me know that you were here a little bit early. So, let's go ahead and begin the meeting early, okay? Alrighty. Now, so for our appointment, I see here that we are having a visit from Mom. Okay. Alright. And so what I understand is you want Mom to think that you've got it together. Okay. Alright. Are there any particular areas that you are concerned about? Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so like kitchen. That area, and what else? Just okay. Okay, please give me one moment. I have just the things. Now I have brought over a few things based on some of the stuff that we just discussed. And let me tell you something. You have nothing to worry about. So everything that I show you can either be purchased or rented. And so that decision is completely up to you. And there will be no pushy sales. Okay. So just relax and let's get right into it. So let me clear the area. Okay. Now, this is quite classic, but I think it's very necessary. This first thing that I show you is, I don't want to say it's non-negotiable, but so I would like to show you this first. Okay. So here we have a bowl of potpourri. Now let me tell you something. When Mom sees this bowl of potpourri, the first thing she is going to think is, wow, my child has it all together. And so I'd like to discuss a little bit about this potpourri bowl. If you were to go home with this, you would get a brand new bag of potpourri, one that is fresh with smell, and this is simply our display. But if you please take a look, the bottom has a beautiful, almost ocean green color, and then on the inside we have somewhat of a copper color, and it swirls into ocean blue. I can show you. I will just remove all of these pine cones if you'd like to take a closer look at them. Yes, they do have some purple shimmer and have been painted purple, and I am a strong believer in taking ordinary things and adding glitter to them. I don't know if you can tell by my attire, but I have always found this to bring a little bit of light into our life. Oh, this is one of my favorite pieces. If you look, it kind of reminds you of the toast from the Chex Mix, trail mix. What do you call that? Yes. Yum. Yeah, that's definitely the best. And also, if you need assistance assembling the way that the potpourri should look, my assistant is on standby and she can walk you through everything. She's got lots of knowledge on this topic. In fact, she's the one who painted these pine cones. She's the best. So, pardon the mess, but here we go. So here's what the bowl looks like. These are lavender leaves. They smell quite delicious. And so this bowl is a wonderful complement to the colors of brown, green, and purple. So this is obviously the statement of the potpourri bowl. So you could put it in the center, but honestly I like to put it on the side. And then we can begin with pine cone arrangements. Gonna add this little guy here. And this right here is the most fragrant. So depending on if you want that right up front or not, that's a personal choice. So obviously this is plastic, but we also have a few real lavender plants, and you can let that fall naturally where it may. I find it a bit more endearing that way. And so these are quite lovely as well. They're quite light, and if I'm being honest, I love this sound. Listen. And then we have these little twisties. Let's go here. And this is my favorite piece that comes with the set. Delicious. So, please tell me, what are your thoughts on this potpourri? Okay, I think that's an excellent choice. I think Mom is going to see this and I think she's gonna be proud. Yeah. Okay. Now, while we are still on the topic of decor, I have a few other exciting small things. Now, it's important that when Mom comes over, things don't look planted, like we don't want it to look fake. So here we have a beautiful succulent. I love succulents, and here's why. You don't need to water them often. If you look at these juicy leaves, they are filled with water, so they don't need water quite often. And if you decide to go with the succulent, I would be giving you this one. If you take a look, flowers will be coming quite soon. So maybe we can even time this out so that they can begin blooming when Mom is in town, okay? Alright. So this is just a splash of life into your home, okay? And it doesn't need direct sunlight. If you decide to rent, you will be charged for every leaf that, doesn't come back in pristine condition. So that is the only thing, but obviously if you make this purchase, this is a purchase that you simply can't argue against. It's necessary. Okay. And if we are still discussing decor, which we are, okay, we have this. So this is simple. It's funny. It's cute. It's serious, okay? It's all of these things, and so, because it is so tiny, Mom is gonna notice this, okay? She's gonna see this, and this will be discussed. So if you need to also prep or run through conversations that may happen, while discussing this, we can go ahead and set you up with a coach who will coach you through all of that, all the things to say on this. Look at this. Look at that craftsmanship. Okay, this is plastic, but there is craft involved, okay? Now, what you place in this chair is absolutely up to you, okay? I don't want to put any pressure. I want that part to be you, okay? I highly suggest that you do put something inside, okay? Excuse me, on top of the chair. Alright, this is going home with you, okay? Alrighty. I just think it's so cute. Red, it doesn't necessarily need to match with anything in the home because it is a pop of color. Your chairs are red in your home? Okay. Well then, it just makes it seem that much more intentional. Yeah. And I think this one is a keeper. Absolutely. Mom is going to love it. Now, we have some household items that I would like to get into with you, and here we go. So, this candle, please notice it is been used because we want Mom to think that we've been using this candle for quite some time. And so this comes with a wooden lid, which I think is just darling. And you just have to be careful handling it kind of rough because it will put indentations into the wood, and that would look pretty awful. So this is linen, and this is a wooden wick soy based candle. Perfect. And this is a rented product only. We do not sell used candles. That would be unethical. Okay? Now, yes. We have here this is an aerosol mist that you can spray into the house. Have you ever seen one of these before? So kind of notice a theme of scent, of smell, okay? You don't want a stinky house to show off to your mom, okay? She's gonna automatically know maybe we're not taking care of ourselves as much as we should be. So let's give her that illusion that it's all good, baby. Yeah. So here we have I can explain this to you, nozzle right here, and here is a trigger, and so that when you were to use this, you would not point it towards your face. You would point it away from your eyes. And when you're ready, you're gonna squeeze down on the trigger and aim, spraying into the air, okay? And you don't want to spray super close to anything, okay? You could cause a stain on clothing, fabric, furniture, carpet, things like that. Please be careful. This is flammable. Don't do anything crazy. Also, it says do not shake can dry, damp floors to avoid injury. If you are spraying this on a place that has laminate, wood floor, tile, ceramic, anything like that, sometimes the aerosol droplets can linger on the floor and cause a slip. You don't want that. You don't want mom slipping on the floor, okay? You've been avoiding walking on cracks this long. Don't do anything crazy to cause a back injury, okay? Now, I would like to move into the kitchen area. Do you do lots of cooking? No. Okay. I knew that. I just have to ask. Yeah. So here we go. A quick, easy thing that you can do to give the illusion that you cook quite often is a spoon holder, and this is fun. You know, moms love fun little things like this. And so here you would put this crab on the pot, and then you would put the spoon through his little claws. And if you are having a hard time envisioning what that looks like, we have a picture here. Yeah, it's a lot better to see that. So, and if you really want to make it believable that this little guy has been a staple in your kitchen, you would name him or her whatever you feel. Personally, I feel this crab is a Gerald. What do you think? Okay, we'll keep thinking. And so here he could also hold my pen. Look at how adorable that is. So useful. And so this just gives the illusion that you cook. Now, we don't stop here. This is so cute. So obviously we have a vampire, but he also grinds garlic. So how you would use this, if you were to use it, get a garlic clove naked and put it in here. And then usually I stick to 1, 2, sometimes 3, never 4. Lay them down in there, and then I will take the Dracula's head and just apply some pressure and do some twisting like this. If you're left-handed, it works the same way. And what I also find really good about this is it's so easy to clean. Much easier than a garlic mincer. Now, you're not going to put this in a drawer. You're going to set it out next to the stove. This will be a conversation starter, so please study up. Okay, you guys could be talking about this for 10, maybe 15 minutes. Honest. And it's not necessary to name this guy because he is Dracula. Honestly, it would be a little suspicious if you renamed it. Yeah. Okay. Now I do have one more kitchen item for you. Mothers love to talk in the kitchen, so we kind of want the bulk of this to be placed in the kitchen. So here is a wooden container, and we have a ceramic spoon. So if we slide this lid away, you will notice we have two compartments. So on this side we have pink Himalayan salt, and on this side we have fine sea salt. And so this spoon would be used for sprinkling as much or as little as you need. Himalayan salt is quite good for you, and sea salt is also quite good for you. Okay. And so when you are done, you would just reseal it. Make sure you do not leave this open, because this is room for Mom to see that maybe we don't have things together. Don't leave the kitchen drawers open. Don't walk away from them. If you grab something out of the refrigerator, don't forget to shut that refrigerator door. There could be inklings of doubt in your mom. If she begins to see that sort of behavior, we want to reassure her that we are doing our laundry in a timely manner. Okay, that's what all the scents are for. And then we also want her to believe that we are taking good care of ourselves and health. So, pink Himalayan salt, fine sea salt, and then you can lightly tap, just close it and set it there. Okay. I think this is an absolutely wonderful addition to the kitchen, especially this spoon. Now, your mother's gonna ask you where you got this from, okay? And you need to explain yourself. Now that is between you and your thoughts, whatever God you believe in or don't believe in, but you will have to lie, because this came from very far away, okay? So we can't have her Googling to see if she can get her own. Maybe if you would like to purchase a second one, we can sell that to you, so that way you can gift it to her, because she is going to want one of these for herself, okay? Okay. Now, for the last thing, the final touch of Mom coming into town, I want you to wear these socks. These socks are quite cozy. They are obviously brand new. We do not sell used socks because that is unethical. So here we also have some sparkles, as you can see on this top one, but as they go down they do not have sparkles, but like I mentioned earlier, sparkles make the world go around and around. Okay, and so these should fit your feet. I can see that. And these just let Mom know everything's okay. I'm still having fun. I'm a little bit stressed, but I'm having fun about it, and I know how to be an adult. Okay. And everything's okay. Alright. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and start talking about the things that you are wanting and the things you are not wanting. I can't imagine. So here, according to my notes, I believe that we covered all of the things that you had concerns about. Is there anything that you think I didn't cover for you? Okay. Excellent news. Now, I know you were thrilled about the Potpourri ball. So we're going to do that. Is that going to be a purchase or rental? Okay. Excellent. What else jumped out at you? I want us to go in order of most excitement to least excitement. Okay. The socks. Good choice. The salt. The crab. What? This, you mean Febreze? The Febreze? Okay. Okay. The candle. Of course, I do have some of those. I have 2 options available, actually. Let me set that to the side. And we know that moms don't like us spending much money on junk food, so we have 2 options of bento boxes. So this one has a band around it to keep it from falling apart. The lids come apart quite easily, and let's go ahead and jump right into this one. So when you slide off the band, you can pop off this lid, and so we have that compartment where you can store your food. And then here we have our cutlery. And if you pop that off, we have the main compartment. And let's go ahead and slide this band back on. And this one is a little bit more simple, but this might be just right for you. So we unsnap from these sides and just open the top. We have this compartment for some food here. And then we have this one. So there's not as many dividers in here. It's more simple, and you seem like the type of person who doesn't mind their food touching. And to re-secure, you will just snap this back into place. And that is all. Which bento box were you interested in? The blue one. The blue bento box. You pleasantly surprise me. Alrighty. Now, is that everything that you wanted? Are you forgetting about the chair? You are. Okay. Rent or that's gonna be a purchase. Okay. So here we have the grand total. Since it is your first time using our services, it is going to be full price. But if you promise to use our services again within the next 3 months, it will be 75% off. And this is your price. If I do 75% there. Yeah, so obviously with that percentage, it brings the price down significantly. Yeah. Okay, and when can I schedule you to come back in? Okay. Good. We will see you then. I have sent your invoice to Sheila, and she can charge you on your way out. Okay. It was wonderful meeting you, and I hope you have a wonderful time with your mother. Okay. All right. Good night.